Ladies and gentle souls, we are gathered here to witness a mess called polygamy and how it affects everyone, yes, including you and me. These marriages are common in the patriarchy. You can also call them baby daddy, baby mama situations because there's still one man and so many women and children involved. And no one has a successful story, so why do people do them? Let's chat.
It's not just you.
Yeah, sure. Nyathi. Nhlasi. What goes on, man? So
So I have watched 11 episodes of the Netflix show Polygamist, and what a mess. And the ride is still going on. I just took a break and said, cha. At this point, in the year of our Lord 2026, in the year they made Michael, with all the information and examples out there about polygamy or being in romantic situations with more than one wife, everybody who willingly participates in this propaganda, except them kids, should be given whips for even thinking about it. I said what I said. This is the part that hurts me and breaks my heart. The heartbreaking part is the children. So if you see me go full-blown emotional and rant, just shut up. This affects their view of the world, the children. Imagine having to see your dad galvanize around town with no possible repercussions for their promiscuity. Who do you think pays for the laws that enable men's promiscuity? It's them kids. The kids ain't alright. They've not been for a minute. The children are walking around with pent-up anger. They want to scream at their dad and cry with their moms. The children are watching adult games and internalizing it. They don't want to be like their parents, but they are their parents. They're fighting a monster that's within them. The teachers are wondering what's wrong with them kids, but the kids are trapped in adult nonsense. They're looking for an escape from the loneliness of an absent parent, a parent that chose another family. Oh, they didn't? They just loved another person more than them. Yeah, okay. The kids are being told, shh, you don't get it. Stay out of the parents' business. You will get it when you're older. They come home to mother's mood swings. Oh, today mother's happy because daddy's home. Cool. Oh wait, I saw daddy on IG on holiday with the third wife. I guess mommy's gonna be sad today. Oh no, I won't tell mommy because she's gonna be mad today. The children have inherited their mother's competition. What is it that she has that I don't? Why did he pick those kids and not us? Why doesn't he give us more? Show up more for us? The kids have unanswered questions, so they turn to answers they have made up in their heads. They turn to behaviors that suit their questions. They look for love in hopeless places with Rihanna. They want to act like Nick Cannon with Warren. They're looking at Stephon Diggs being rewarded with baddies and baddies and baddies. They're looking for money to fill the gap that mommy left. They want to be picked, so they act out as baddie Shadow Clark. They are streaming their pain IRL. They get ABUSED. Then they go and do STORI. What? Story time is about 50 parts, okay? 50 parts of how my ex, my husband, my man, my war left me to die in the desert with no water. They have content from their messed up relationships before they got the one to F them up all over again, real bad. Children are removing their clothes for attention on OF. They're saying, Daddy, look, I'm on TV, choose me now. They're adding BBS and filters or being so unbothered by how they look. They don't even try to impress anyone anymore. The children are stuck between going no contact with the parent and giving grace as they grow as adults. The children are running away from toxic home into the arms of warlocks. They are fallen prey to the Jeffrey Dahmers and loving Jerry Springer. The children love chaos. They love drama. They love drama on Love Island because they behave just like mommy or daddy. Look at Huda Mustafa. Look at where she's gone crazy, just like mommy. The children are being targeted as an audience. The TV is on. They are the content. They are hate watching the woman's kids. They are pulling up with the receipts to gossip pages on the latest scandals of the other woman's kids. The children are faking lives on IG. They're being a party in Dubai, being shot on for a Louis and a Kelly and a Birkin and a car for their mother. Mother has been through it when daddy left. They have to give more to mother. They are more giving than the other kid's mother. They bring money home. They are brand equity for the left wife, for the chosen wife, for the women who stayed, the women who fueled the hate, the women who left, the women who chose herself. The children are paying for all that hate. And the man who made the bed and refused to stay home, the children are still paying for those sins. The children are paying for the man who left. The children are paying for the polygamous man. The problem is the woman's curse. Them feminists are up in arms, okay? They are saying, what manner of show is this? What am I watching this pick-me-ass women begging for a man in 2026? Haven't the feminists done enough for these gorgeous, creative, good-looking, influential women who are bowing their heads down and allowing this man and other men to walk all over them? Ew. They are angry, okay? I was that woman once upon a time. I thought by screaming loud enough at them women, they might wake up. I even joined them when I couldn't beat them at one point. Lord forgive me. Now, I've let it go because I understand it's psychological. It's a mindset. It's a mental war, a mental prison. Some women like that ish. It's like a humiliation kink for them. Women are so used to being the underdog, they just lick their wounds and live on. They pass this pain to their children to deal with it. As you can witness, the children are struggling to understand value and worth in this modern era. Heck, even Jesus taught about it with the Samaritan woman. He told her, drink of me, girl, and you will never thirst. Do you know what that means? It means find your validation in me, Jesus. I am your validation. You don't need a man to validate you. You might as well. Women have been looking for men's validation since they were cast from the Garden of Eden. They were told, your desires will be for your husband, and fell for the propaganda that came with that. To them, it means everything a man says or desires is low above their own thoughts, above their own emotions, above their own will. They have championed the victim mentality and have accepted their positioning in the societal hierarchy as the second best. Even Jesus' words of freedom couldn't save them. Jesus said, come, you can be free with me. You don't have to get married or have children so that I can value you or whatever. You can just accept me and I'll value you even if you don't have no womb. And women said, okay, I still need a man, Jesus. It takes two to to tango. It's the only reason I'm bringing women up. The only way for this idea to grow and become such a menace is because both parties are playing a role in it. Then there is a middleman benefiting from the fall. There are children watching how their parents behave in these relationships and copying them as adults, whether to change it or to continue in it. Women, the curse has been lifted. There is no need to live out your entire lives in the pursuit of a man. You don't have to be a concubine if you don't want to. If you do, it's okay. It's okay if you want to be a mistress. It's fine with me. It's your choice to live up to. It's your bed. It's you that will lay on it. No one will receive the rewards of being a pick-me except the person who wants to be picked and their children. If you choose to act out on vengeance like Joyce from the Polygamist show, then go ahead. Just know the guilt of a dead body is generational if you don't deal with it. If you choose to play along to survive, fine. The program will still come for you and you'll have to pay. The crazy part is women are so competitive that in this polygamous situation, they might end up burning their house down just to prove that they have been chosen. Sometimes it won't even be the man's fault. Sometimes they just defend the man. Like Hannah and her co-wife. She wanted children because the first wife had kids. She cried about it. I get it. A woman's value was in her womb during them days. Heck, even now, what am I talking about? But damn it, Hannah, the man said he loved you regardless if you give him a child or not. You didn't want to hear that, no. But this ain't about Hannah, though. This is about the competition among females for men's validation. Women will throw their children under the bus just to listen to a man's voice say, hey babe, I love you. They will pretend to be a big, happy family so the man can feel good and spend more on them and their children. For a man to favor them over the other woman and her children. They will use their children as pawns. Oh, look, I gave birth to your first boy, Stefan faces. Look, I am the woman that gave you your first seed, so you should favor me more. You should choose me and my children more. Look at the world, baby mamas and baby daddies. Look at this mess the patriarchy and us have created for ourselves. So the men have made rules for the patriarchy so that they can keep playing on men's lustful desires for power and women's influence with power and call it polygamy or relationships or marriage or whatever label they'll call it tomorrow that involves a man with many women and not a care in the world and the women just fighting and eating up them crumbs. And women keep falling into the same mess because they believe to be cast to a man. Everybody is cast, don't get me wrong. The only one who isn't cast is Jesus, okay? Or blessed if they're married, okay, whatever. And I get it. It's psychological. Women do want to feel safe, especially in their vulnerable moments, which is during their pregnancy. So they choose a man who seems to have a lot of resources to take care of them. I get that part. But is it by force? Does it have to be a man who has shown patterns of broken relationships? Is it for a man that already has a family that he can barely hold together? Does it have to be because you hate the next woman? Are you that desperate for I choose you? Because I choose you now. I might not help with the bedroom stuff, but I choose you. Do the words matter from where they come from? Okay. I choose you. Better? These are the problems of a polygamous situation. See how deep that hole goes? I know. I'm a whole sober and before I chat on the culture, psychology, and sometimes it gets me riled up, but other times I'm cool, calm, and cucumber. So like, subscribe so that you can go with me along this journey of doing surgery on the culture's soul. God bless you and bye.